Hi, welcome to The Buzz. My name is Tony Scelzo, Indiana's underground business voice. I've got Nicole McDermid with
That's
Nicole McDermid Interior Design Group.
That's a mouthful.
I got that whole thing out.
You did. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, we are really excited to have another interior designer in
Yes.
Rainmakers. And we've, James Kuster, I think you actually were referred by him.
Well, a friend of his, but yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
really has done a great job building successful strategic relationships in the association, so we're glad to have you.
Yes.
Now, what kind of interior design do you do?
Well, it's mostly residential design. It's a bit of small commercial, but mostly residential.
Okay, so when would we know that someone is a good fit for you? What type of clients do you tend to attract?
I am really looking for someone who is very enthusiastic about starting a project.
Okay.
So those are really the best clients for me. And the way we go about looking for those is in a couple ways. The most obvious way would be through builders, remodelers, developers, those sorts of people. And then also the subcontractors that I have relationships with often refer me to their clients because we have a good relationship and they like working with me. The maybe not so obvious, but also just those individual homeowners are also great referrals. So you know homeowners, the people out there know homeowners, so those people as well.
Have you ever worked with homeowners associations in any ways?
A little bit. I did a home show, a Homeorama in Stonegate, and worked with the Stonegate community in Zionsville a little bit with that.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you got a pretty good understanding about where your business is coming from. Let's talk a little bit about your business. What kind of style do you have? How would I know somebody to match up with you?
Well, that's a really good question because I think what it's most important for people to understand regarding style is that I am very flexible with working with different styles.
Okay.
So I am able to work with people who want to do contemporary design, traditional design, and everything in between. So and that's what I love about my job because I like the variety.
So would you say your talents tend to be more suited towards interpreting what the person wants to accomplish and then putting that back out there?
Yeah, well sometimes, I joke and I say this to people that I feel like I need to have a degree in psychology to be an interior designer because you could come to me and you could say, I have this house, I really like contemporary design, and I say, contemporary, what does that tell me? And so I have to do some digging, and there's an awful lot of research and planning before you start the project.
It's funny that you say that. I've worked with a lot of creative types, being in marketing along the years, and people seem to either fit into one of either vein. One is that other people like their unique style so much that they're attracted to them. The other vein is that they are really good at interpreting and getting to the mallet, if you will, or the board. What is the best explanation of what that person originally envisioned? Right. And it sounds like you're the latter.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Now, you joined Rainmakers in hopes probably of finding those builders, those other people who are doing remodeling projects. We have a custom molder right now. That might be a good connection.
I've met with him, yes, and he seems to have a fabulous business plan. So
sure, like maybe even someone doing window treatment would be a good connection for you.
They are. And I have a lot of plans for my business, but for 2008, what's most important for me is to actually start to build my own client base.
Okay.
So I do get, right now, I get an awful lot of referrals from builders, remodelers, developers, those people, and that business is great, and I have great relationships there, and I'm always looking for new relationships. That's wonderful. But right now, I'd really like to get those individual homeowners who would come to me first. So let's say, Tony, you have a house, you're wanting to do a kitchen remodel. You come to me and you say, Nicole, I'm thinking about doing this, and then I would tell you where to go to look for the right people. So I would be the first point of contact.
You're the hub, so to speak.
I would love to be that person, and so that's what I'm really trying to push people to refer me to those individual homeowners.
Okay, so really you're looking for the people looking for the projects, but you're also looking for those people that you can refer the projects to.
Absolutely.
And to continue to build your power circle.
Yeah, and anytime I can get a really great tradesperson, you know, I have people going in and out of their own businesses all the time, or people moving away. I just found a painter on Tuesday night at a Rainmakers event, and I've been needing a painter, so those referrals are great as well. You
know, one of the things that I talked about with another Rainmaker, and she's really using this strategy, and I would suggest it to you, is some of the working with some of the Ashleys or some of the furniture
Mm-hmm.
people and seeing if they've got, if someone comes in there that has a project they're getting into, they're looking at furniture, they're looking at some of the things that they may want to buy,
Yeah.
but they don't have a clear vision, and maybe even creating a bird dog strategy for them where you could give them a commission on a sale, they get an ancillary revenue stream, and they're in a brick and mortar building.
Right, and that is a great suggestion. It is a bit of a sensitive area that you have to be careful with.
Sure.
A lot of the furniture companies around town have their own designers on staff, so you need to be respectful of those
Sure.
relationships. And then I am also a furniture wholesaler, and I can buy and sell different products and materials for the
Okay.
interior.
Sure.
Direct, which saves my clients a ton
lot
of
of
money.
money. Okay.
So, but I have a lot of clients that we do have to go out and we do have to shop.
So they're looking for pieces that
It's
make
something
sense.
that I can't find in
Sure.
the catalogs, or I have clients who aren't comfortable with buying from a catalog, for a sofa or something like that. So we go shopping. So
Great.
yeah, definitely.
But just to kind of wrap in, builders are great.
Yep.
Remodelers are great. People who are doing I think Mark Lampy with Architectural Surfaces and Designs, I suggested him to you.
Yes.
He would be a great connection for you.
Yes.
They're getting called on those projects. He can provide you leads. You can provide him leads. What else did I miss? You said them. You had a great...
But yeah, the most important thing is that I'm really trying to establish my own client base. So those people out there who would be willing to sit down with me, have a one-on-one, learn more about me, more about my business, and then would feel comfortable referring me to their friends,
Sure.
family, coworkers, that sort of thing.
Almost an evangelist for you, if you will.
I need an evangelist.
You heard it here on The Buzz. Nicole McDermid, Interior Design Group. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Took me a while to get it out. Thank you very much, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Appreciate it.